Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, January 14th, 2019, Monday. In today's meditation, when we think of the vastness of existence, is there really an end? Or is it just go on to infinity? When we are contemplating, picture a quasar that has the light of 600 trillion suns. And picture it in another universe. Okay? Remember I've said that some galaxies are the size of the universe. And you begin to realize that the discoveries of energy existences in different forms are endless. And when we think about our conviction is knowing to do the right thing. Conviction is knowing to follow the enlightened path. When we, obviously, through our conviction, when we see the lower frequencies that we're bombarded with, while we're in this three-dimensional existence, we begin to understand that why would we, when we are awake, why would we entertain those frequencies? Why would we? And oftentimes we catch ourselves slipping into those frequencies. Anger, cynicism, regret, judgment, just negative, low frequencies. And what do those do to us? Before we know it, we're pulled into depression. We're pulled into guessing and not knowing and what direction to take and what's right and what's wrong. But if you pull in your understanding of who and what you are, you're a divine light energy inside that body. And if you can look at that, that's a high vibrational frequency. So sometimes that higher self gets pulled down into the body, down low. Not a good thing. It's because some people allow the bombardment of the negativities and the low frequencies to seduce them and to trick them. And in communication with the brain, the mind, and the ego. So our conviction is to elevate our frequencies constantly monitoring it. And it isn't a tiresome commitment. Our conviction states to ourselves that we are on a path of enlightenment and that we will continue to harmonize our frequencies, which means to elevate them to the extent where we are in love and peace on a consistent energy. And when we stay in that, and this is our draw, this is our direction, we pay more attention to it. When you know what your conviction is, and your conviction is direct, you begin to realize that this is where I'm going. I am going to exist in a harmonistic frequencies that dictate a peace, a happiness, a joy, a being in love. Why wouldn't everybody pursue that in this civilization? our growth in these bodies, we were seduced. We were tricked. But we've realized that, and we've shifted our conviction from staying in the goop to elevating ourselves to the highest frequency we possibly can achieve. Now, that's endless. So the higher we go, the less of the negative frequencies there are. And once we understand that, there's only one way, and that's up. There's no other way. It is just up. And when we become habitual, and I mean in a positive habitual way, this becomes an automatic. We're constantly seeking ways and energies to elevate ourselves in our heart-mind, in our minds. Our ego's asleep. And this means that we drop away religions. We drop away judgments. We drop away all of those frequencies. And as you've heard me say, they don't serve us. So when you come across someone or someone's who are practicing in the goop, they are revealing themselves in a negative fashion. They are cynical. They are negative, pessimistic, judgmental, forceful, controlling, manipulative. All of those, all of those words, all of those energies. Those are the ones that we send deep eternal love to assist their higher selves into breaking free of that bondage, into elevating themselves out of it. And most people, I think that humanity, once it gets to that position, it will be embraced, therefore it will reciprocate and continue on an upward journey, an upward path of higher vibrational frequencies. It will not contain a seduction. The seduction will be gone. We will be aware. And most of us are, to a certain extent. We're not being pulled in continuously and manipulated and seduced continuously. We still are, obviously, at times pulled into it. But when we know, when you feel the frequency, when you sense it, because all of you can sense it, practice makes perfect. And I believe that, in my opinion. And I think that once we get into that harmony, we might slip a little bit at times, but we're back on target, we're back on track. And I know all of you know what it feels like to be in love. And I'm not talking about romantic, I'm talking about just being in the love, in the deep eternal love, which means you're in peace, and you're in bliss, and you're in joy. And we are spreading and expanding that energy. We're infusing the civilization of this planet in that energy. Conviction. So if you will, go to a place where you will not be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are, and as I talk, you're going to want to relax. And as you relax, you let go or eliminate any feelings of guilt, depression, sadness, irritability, stress, fear, anxiety. All of those frequencies generated by the mind. Okay? Remember when you were a little child know the stove would burn you, and you didn't know jumping would hurt you, jumping off of a high area. You didn't. We don't have those, and we did not fear. Think about that. Because when we're very young, we do not fear. We do not have fear. Fear is inherent. It's inherited. So you make sure that, as you relax, identify that and understand that. Let it go. If it doesn't serve you on your highest good, then why keep it? Why entertain it? Let it go so that your body can relax. It just goes into passive tranquility. While you're relaxing and I'm talking, you want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold it. 1001, 1002, 1003. And then you want to exhale through the mouth, and you want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as you are relaxed and you're breathing, you want to fold into yourself. As you fold into yourself, you find yourself moving in an upward lift and being encased in the highest frequencies of deep eternal love, of happiness, of joy, of bliss, of composure, of calmness, of tranquility. And as you continue to elevate, you're surrounded by the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love. Wondrous energy. Phenomenal. Magna glorious. And the emerald green healing flaming light of Archangel Raphael. Purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. All of these energies. Intensity. And purity. Swirling through us, around us, our etheric bodies, our physical bodies, our essence, our existence. Embracing. Engulfing us. Protecting us. The only thing that can penetrate this field of light energies is deep eternal love. Always protected. And when you master the mind, your fear is eliminated. So as you continue to elevate, you see your higher self and you bond, you become one with your higher self. You bring heaven to earth. Your divine light energy within that body is heaven. And once you merge with the physical, you bring heaven to earth. And we begin to build heaven on this planet. So as we are in happiness and joy, hand in hand, arm in arm, we form our circle. And as we form our circle, we begin to effortlessly float up above the planet. And as we float up above the planet, we call upon all of the light energy beings in all of the universes, dimensions, and existences of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. And we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Moria, Sananda, Jesus, Saint Germain, Gaia. All of the ascended masters of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of inner earth, all of hollow earth, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the galactics who are assisting humanity in its ascension, and they're freeing themselves, breaking free of their bondage. These galactics are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We ask them to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over in this life and all lifetimes, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the light beings in the following forms: the fairies, the sprites, mermaids, the dolphins, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the unicorn, the Pegasus, the gnomes, and the elves. We ask them to join us in this meditation of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We look up and we see our meditative sphere hovering center of our circle above us. We can feel its deep eternal love bathing us, embracing us. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. We see it shimmer with the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, the emerald green flaming healing light, purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. All of these beautiful, uplifting, high frequencies of harmony and energy flowing through us, around us, embracing us constantly, keeping us balanced of the highest high as we continue to increase our vibrational frequencies to a higher and a higher harmony. We feel a warm, penetrating rain on our tops of our heads in the crown chakra, saturating and flooding our physical body and our etherical body from head to toe, inside and out. We feel this deep eternal love penetrating and saturating, eliminating and neutralizing all negatives, all stresses, all fears, all angers, all judgments, all self-criticism, all that we identify as being pulling, heavy, dank, goopy frequencies that pull us, stretch us down deeper and deeper. We are elevating and we are eliminating and vaporizing all of these low, dank frequencies, for they do not serve us. They do not serve us individually, and they do not serve us as a one, as a whole, for the greater good. Therefore, we just do not entertain them, and we are finished with them, separate, disconnected, and they are sent back to the central sun, the great central sun, for repurposing. They're eliminated. They're vaporized. As we do this, we are creating heaven on earth. This is why we are the architects of this structure. We have come here to assist civilization of this planet into harmony, peace, and love, joy, and prosperity, and bliss, and abundance, without hatred, without anger, without deception, without pain, sorrow, anguish, without torture, without seduction. All of these do not serve us. We've identified, we know this, therefore they can no longer attach to us. They can no longer blend with us. As we rise, elevate higher and higher in our frequencies, our aura, our light becomes more intense and smooth and embracing. We look and we see the civilization, our brothers and sisters. We see them with our heart mind. And we expand our sphere of high frequencies to embrace them all. It's like Prime Source Creator God forming arms and hands and literally picking them all up, carrying them upward, upward, higher frequencies and higher frequencies, bringing them to deep eternal love, to the understanding and peace, joy, bliss, and vaporizing all of their low frequencies that pull them, that disillusion them, that give them pain, sorrow, and anguish, distress, and depression, judgment, self-ridicule, criticism. All of these energies do not serve the greater good of all. Us, our brothers and sisters. We are heaven on earth. They are becoming heaven on earth. Life is existing more and more as heaven on earth. Life, the greatest value in the universe. Feel the joy. Feel the happiness wash over you. Feel the bliss through your heart mind. For all, I'll join you in a meditation and return to close us out. vibrational frequency, energy, take it with you. Become very familiar with these low frequencies and much more familiar with the higher frequencies. Embrace them. Flow with them. Watch what happens. Flow with the higher frequencies. Watch what happens as the lower ones are depleted and disintegrated. Because when you're in joy, all the things that you have desired are effortless. Take it through the rest of the day and the evening and night and to the next morning. Embrace it. Elevate it. You are the masters. We'll return here.